Okay, so we're already here. We might as well recover this while we're at this point. And we can follow the medical person in a bit. Well, failed. From Mark Figueroa, just checking in about your renewal. Andrew, I'm not talking about who's paying the bills. I'm talking about Nicholas. See you every 4 months, and that's not even taking my feelings into account, which I'll just set aside for now. You might not think he's showing it, but Nicholas really wishes you were here. Listen, if you back out of your contract renewal, we'll figure out a way to make it work. You know my parents did well in the currency crash. My dad always something, I just want you home. So this is his significant other then. Relying on your parents' charity as your solution? I'm building equity up here. My loyalty will pay for Nicholas's school, and if I back out of this contract, we'll lose all that. And I am not something. Don't appreciate this emotional sabotage when you know really getting hard not to feel unappreciated. Listen, I'm sorry, I just... Yep. Family troubles. Message with Evie, so I guess we should just carry on as normal. We don't have much time. We need to make a contingency plan. But VT's supposed to come pick us up, right? Within 24 hours? Just listen. Something, increase our oxygen supply in the short term if worst came to worst. Looks like the evidence is that chances are VT is not going to make it before your oxygen runs out, so as she says, you guys should probably do what gives you the best chance of survival. Message with Natalie. There's really no way of getting a signal out? There must be something you haven't tried yet. No, Andrew, all comms are routed through a secured VT laser array, and it's been destroyed, and the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Looks like he's letting his emotions override his logic. Which, I mean, I understand that. It's just not a good thing to do in times of crisis, if possible. We'll go ahead and ride this out with him, since there may be something else that pops up.
Odin. Well, looks like this'll work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin.
Okay, so he finally came around at the inn?
Well, looks like this'll work. Give us a few extra hours anyway. Thanks, Odin.
So, is he coming around to the idea, or has he done something to produce a little more oxygen? It does look like the algae and stuff is starting to trend up here at the very end, so maybe it was something he did? I don't know.
Okay, Evie, Hello? Guess I'll catch up with y'all later then.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's finally come around to the idea of the cryo, or if he thinks he's done something to extend the oxygen long enough that they can get by without doing that. Alright, let's follow Sarah, since she's the only one we need to interact with that we haven't yet. Looks like she's really upset. Are you having a panic attack?
Odin? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I have had those experiences a lot. Panic attacks are absolutely not fun in any conceivable way. Just a picture? Is that all that this one is? Oh, okay. I guess he's showing her this, trying to calm her down. Is that all there is to this? Apparently. Okay. Well, let's just let it play out then.
Your feet parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah,
Yes, Odin?
are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Evie,
Okay, so he just
Hello?
missed them. And that's it for this section, unless there is other sequences in the other areas here, which there very well may be. We're beginning to get a bit of a better picture about what's actually going on with this whole thing. Good writing in this game really gives you an idea of the interaction. Is that blood? Or is that just glitches in the AR? Well, let's...
Okay, Odin. Ready?
Okay, so this is really glitched, but there is something to interact with here. Revenge? Spitfire's Revenge? Is this a game? Sarah versus Andrew? So is this part of the game, or is this blood? Let's see what this is. Looks like they are indeed playing Spitfire's Revenge. Failed? From ONN, the Orbital News Network. Venturis stock tumbles following failure of Orbital Workers' Safety Bill. Bill would have replaced the Human Oversight Accord, opening the door to ambitious Venturis Belt project. So this is just like in real life. They've named a bill something to make it sound good, but the actual underlying thing is bad. Orbital Workers' Safety is code for we're replacing all the humans with machines. Space travel and hospitality corporations like Venturis are seeing their profits shrink as something. Enter the Venturis Belt, a flock of 1,000 automated economy orbital bungalows arrayed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlawed by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires human employees, I suppose. Venturis something over 15 billion SGD into the development, manufacturing, and deployment of the bungalows themselves, and also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic council member Douglas Chun for a repeal of the Human Oversight Accord. Council member Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago, leaving something. Today, as OCEP delegates voted against the accord, 418 to 132, leaving the Human Oversight Accord in place. Venturis stock dropped to an all-time low following the OCEP vote and continuing public outrage from those who have prepaid for Venturis Belt timeshare memberships. This has led to speculation that Sergio Venturi's position as CEO may be coming to an end, I conjecture. The board of directors could not be reached for comment. Alright, so this is painting the picture that Venturis is a company that really doesn't care about its employees at all. In fact, would prefer not to have any. Would rather it all be just automated. So this also lends more credence to the crew's fear that they're going to be left to die. And probably that we're going to have to uncover some really bad goings on. It's a nice family photo. Off-station message with Nicholas, so with his significant other. Yes, I opened it, and I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew so they're not blinded by the glare off your damn shiny scalp. Nicholas! Ha ha ha! Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, with his son, not his significant other. Okay, I got it. He sent a bunch of sunglasses, I suppose, to hand out to the crew. Alright, let's let this play.
Gonna do it this time.
Looks like he's just playing the game, though there's not really any animation with it. Got these streaks appearing. So did you do it? Did you do it this time? Maybe? Guess it's not important. The Gardens of Versailles. The Gardens of Versailles captures the magic of the breathtaking Jardins du Château de Versailles in the most comprehensive photographic survey to date. Alongside these luminous depictions are shown an extensive history of the gardens, their plans, and the timelines upon which they were developed. This is truly a biography of this beautiful World Heritage Site. The garden's long history is thoroughly collected here for your enjoyment and edification, or education, rather. Edification, I guess, was my interpretation. We can go that way. Anything over here? He's a really good artist. What do we have a view of here? Not much, really. Turn on the lamp. Snacks. Cake bites. Everybody's favorite generic snack. Amazon University. This is where his son wants to go. The Democratic Eastern Coalition's finest performing arts training campus. Rated #1 in corporate performing arts, placement, and benefits for the 8th year in a row. Alright, thank you for allowing us to show you and your talented son Nicholas around our cutting-edge campus as the DEC's leading performing and augmented arts educational institution. AU Buffalo is proud to be the #1 destination for talented students like Nicholas whose ambitions drive them to forge a meaningful career in the arts. You expressed interest in discovering more about financial options to enable your son's education. We are happy to accept loyalty from internationally recognized corporate institutions, including the Venturas family of corporate entities, at competitive rates. And, if Nicholas is able to secure a position with Amazon Original Content, following graduation, we offer tuition forgiveness programs that could result in a college education for Nicholas at effectively no cost to you. Thank you again for visiting our campus and introducing us to your talented son. Please contact us with any further inquiries you may have. Malia Crawford. Yeah, this whole corporation-run world gives me a funny feeling. Very much goes against what I personally believe in. But, it's just a game, so I'm not going to get political about that. Peppermint toothpaste. Looks like we got another book. The 4th book in Nina Ayer's best-selling worship series. Theon places heroine Puya and her bow-wielding sister Sapna in Kola, a small town in eastern Kalinga, where they hope to rest and prepare for their meeting with the powerful Garuda Mio. However, Puya and Sapina find themselves in the midst of a pious ceremony of blessings, which at first seemed so beautiful and harmless, until something took notice. Not really a premise that sounds interesting to me, but, different people, different tastes. Oh, that's neat. Packet? Looks like seeds. And more seeds. Yep, here's all the sunglasses that his son sent to him. Haha. That's funny. Alright. More note cards, not more cigarettes. Oh, there's a letter, though. Hi, Andrew. Sorry you couldn't be here for the dedication ceremony, but it was really lovely. Even Nicholas seemed moved. We found your grandmother's entry. Here's a photo. We'll visit together when you're home. Love you, Mark. Where's this photo? Oh, that wasn't him. This must be his grandmother's. Awesome. Okay, then. Well, we can't interact with her, so let's proceed back out. See, we went in over there already. We went to the tea garden too, right? This is where we saw Evie and everyone and the, can't remember the other guy's name, have their thing. It's another drawing. Statue. What's this? Ah, relaxation sounds. Okay, I think we're done in this section. So we exit back out. And there was another way we could go. I don't think that our data device is going to be finished with its collection at this point. Nope, half done. So medical is our next destination. Welcome to medical. Let's recover.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech.
As soon as everything's wrapped up here.
Something I'd like to say. I've noticed a couple of times that when we've been recovering these AR things, there's been some text flashing up, kind of garbled. That time it said cared for them. I think we may be getting flashes of something about the AI in this, though I'm not certain if I'm accurate on that or what it would be. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know.
Here.
Alright. Good speed.
Alright, looks like here is our first objective. Message with Odin. And she really wanted access deeper into Odin, but Venturas kept refusing. Isn't having more data available to the pilot desirable? Yeah, but the raw nav data is formatted for the Zenith AI's use, not something. Bert's going to need to be able to use this stuff in real time while she's at the controls, so... Navigation code itself. Interpret the data and display its recommendation for optimal manual inputs to the pilot. Expose the raw data for cross-reference if needed. Yes, I understand. I will prepare revision 2.212 of the manual drone navigation control software and... something. Cryogenic facilities active. 2 are occupied, so Evie and... what is that other guy's name? Her significant other are already in there, I suppose? Oxygen supply still approximately 50 hours. Okay, message with Evie. No, it's okay, don't worry about me. But I just wanted to say that I think you're a really good station admin. And no matter how I acted, I want you to know something. Not going to let you down. That's very sweet, Nat. I appreciate it. I need to see you on the other side. This user is offline. Alright, not a lot in that one, is there? Oh, we can also interact. Oops, something bad happening there. She seemed surprised. Where was the medical person? Back here? Keep wanting to push E to interact. Alright, same information there. To all crew. Tacoma's remaining oxygen, probably. To everyone left awake on Tacoma Station. I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops. It displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains on the station. Following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo, that counter should give you a pretty good idea of how much breathable time we have left, I suppose. Keep an eye on it and something. Message with Natalie. Hey ladies, your scans look good and you're cleared for cryo. If, God forbid, something happens into the pods, attaching same standard instructions I sent to Evie and Clive. So it's Clive, that's his name. Cryogenic sleep, a patient's guide. In the case of a medical emergency where surgical or other required medical facilities, something temporary cryogenic suspension until you can be transported for treatment. Here is a quick look at what this entails. Preparation. Medical staff will scan you and determine an appropriate regimen of fluids to be administered by intravenous methods. Dosage of diuretics and laxatives given time for your body to react to them before you're frozen. Medical staff will guide you as you enter the cryogenic device. If the cryogenic facilities at your location are in microgravity, medical staff will have special training to something. I don't know what that word is, but yeah, cool. Alrighty. Very short and to the point. Let's follow the network lady out here. I'm going to rewind just a little bit. She seems to be reacting to something that's startling her.
Once more into the breach. What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze. Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but
But what?
right before they turned to go, just for a second, he looked so worried.
Oh, baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too,
Nat?
then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Oh, that was great. All right. Well, let's get back here. I think we were supposed to interact with her. Oh no, with the botanist. Where is he, though? So these two are a couple, too. Are there any more relationships going on that we're unaware of? Secure medical storage, physician access only. Physical locking device engaged. And as much as I sort of agree with her about partitioning off things that are not going to help us, that's really a lot easier said than done. Though it is a good thing to strive for in situations like this, I would imagine. Don't think I myself have ever been in quite as dire a situation as these folks are in. Well, here is this guy. Right on time. To Nicholas, so to his son and his husband, significant other, whatever you want to call it. Dear Mark and Nicholas, I don't know how to say this, but there's been an accident on the station, and if you're reading this, we weren't able to survive it, and I'm sorry. Nicholas, I'm sorry I won't be there to see you grow up to be the amazing man I already see you becoming. Mark, I'm sorry I won't be there to hold your hand as we grow old together, but don't forget me. Know that I loved you more than... I'm sorry, Odin. I can't do this right now. I'll finish this later. Stop dictation. It's really sad. Message with Roberta. The drone was never meant to support human life. There's no air supply system, no onboard controls at all, there's not enough radiation shielding for human passengers, and I'm just going to have to figure out where to scavenge all that stuff from Tacoma in a way that won't break the station. And I hope that I can retrofit the drone to support human life long enough for me to manually pilot the 6 of us from Tacoma to the moon. So I really need to get back to it. Sorry. Thanks for buying us a few more hours of oxygen with that algae thing, Andrew. So that is indeed what he was referring to. He's still not convinced that they should go into cryo sleep. He bought them a few more hours of oxygen. Okay, prepping for cryo. Dear crew, so this is the message that the other two were talking about. I would rather not be writing this. Clive and I, not why I wish we weren't signing these words. It is because, above all, I believe in this crew, and I wish I could be there to see you succeed in this. We have the right people to make our plan a reality. We will breathe fresh air again. We will see our families again. We will feel the Earth's pull again, together. For now, Clive and I will do our part and settle into cryo. Soon, Andrew will join us. Sarah, Bert, and Nat, we're all counting on you. We couldn't be in better hands. With love and gratitude, Evie and Clive. Well, no matter how certain they are that that is the case, it doesn't make it the case. But there's no point in being defeatist. We've got to look forward with the best outlook we can, or there's no use in moving forward, right? Andrew, information you requested. Answers to your frequently asked questions. While Ventura strives to ensure the safety of each of its contractors, occasionally accidents do happen. In the case that a contractor dies, I'm guessing that these say exactly this, but we'll check it out after I read them. Transport of remains and funeral arrangements are paid for by Venturis. Loyalty and any additional Venturis accidental insurance that the contractor has invested in are immediately transferred to the contractor's specified beneficiary. Compound loyalty continues to accrue throughout the contract term, I would assume. Stay safe up there, and it is everyone's job to keep contractors and employees safe. Right, let's see what these QR codes are about. Okay, no, they are something different. Up to a cap of 2,999 SGD is the top one. The middle one says pending verification by Venturis Corporate Fraud Investigator. And the bottom one says based on loyalty value at time of death. I kind of like this whole QR scanning for additional information. It really makes you feel immersive, like you're there doing this investigation physically. All right. Well,
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
Guess we can just follow him through this?
So you showed up for your exam.
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much, things start shutting down, don't wake back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
What was that? Something went wrong? Somewhere here? There was a crash? At least he seems to have come around. Probably for the best. Oh, relaxation sounds? No, go away, please. Looks like we've got another key. Probably need that for something. What's the notebook? February 20th. Honestly, most of the pain is faded, but I can't say that I don't feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them? Yeah. Unfortunately. Can we not pick that bottle up? Oh, we've got the notebook still in our hand. Sky Spar. Anti-anxiety. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Nail polish. Don't really need that. What is this key to, though? We'll carry it with us. Looks like her resume. And she has no QR codes on there. Bioscan record pin updated. Contractor Hasmati, thank you for updating your crew AR Bioscan records access code. Please enter a code reminder phrase for your future reference. Reminder phrase, graduation. So this is probably a clue to a code we're going to need, which is her graduation date, I suppose. Is that information on here? Would it be 22/12/2078 or just 2078? You would assume she got her license the same year that she graduated. Alright, well, I copied that down just in case. Let's see, go away. Renewal options. We would like to remind you that while your posting contract on Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma is currently up for renewal, there would be many more posting options open to you if you were to accept personal responsibility for the incident of September 2nd, 2085 upon the Foundation of Paradise, or upon the Fountain of Paradise. As you know, the court case has been settled, so there would be no further negative impact on you, and your opportunities within Venturis would be significantly improved. Okay. So is this in connection with her losing a patient and being on the anxiety meds? Let's also copy down that date, which they're using the European date, so it would be the 2nd of September, 2085. Bumped my mouse there. Okay. Well, that's potentially useful information there. Let's see if we can find out. Oh. Okay, no, she graduated in 2080. So how did she receive her license in 2078? Alright, well, I'll note that down as well. Johns Hopkins still around at that time. That's encouraging, I suppose. In some way or another. Ooh, no. Well, open. Grab the key. Probably need this for something. The crash came from that direction, but I want to try to figure out where this key goes to first, so I don't have to keep carrying it around, I guess. Hand wash station. Eye chart. Hello, kitty cat. It's our first view of a pet. Crew member companion animal. Bioscan procedure. Please remove any items from your pockets. No need to fully disrobe. Lie down on the screening bed and relax. Remain silent. Remain still during the scan. It should only take a moment. Facility medical staff will have your results immediately. Okay, so they won't scan me because I'm non-crew member. Is that lip balm? Can we... Or is it because I have this key? Let's put that down. Grab tube. Yeah, it sure is. Take the key back. Where does this key go? For medical staff only. So is this 2080?